Nicole. Well, joining the company from Atlanta is investment advisor Ty Young. Ty, how you doing? It's Charles Payne here.
How are you? Thanks for having me.
Listen, your timing has been great. You were bearish before all of this began. I don't know that you were bearish because of this, but anyway, the market's gone in the direction that you thought it would go into. So how are you feeling about the market here?
Oh, I still think that the market could be volatile here. I think there may be downside with what's going on in Japan. The Japanese government injected 15 trillion yen, roughly $200 billion into their economy. We continue to do the same thing here at home. That equals inflation, higher prices for food, higher prices for domestic products, higher prices for gas. None of those things bode well, and we have a global slowdown. We're seeing it in our markets. The DAX was down 5%, the NIKKEI down about 10%. So as you look at those things, we realize that Japan makes 20% of semiconductors, car parts throughout the world for European makers, U.S. makers of autos. Those things are negative. And interestingly, Boeing, their new Dreamliner, 1/3 of the parts for the Boeing Dreamliner come out of Japan. So I'm not a bull here. As a matter of fact, I think we have more downside. And until we get a coherent energy policy here in the U.S. and a reasonable tax structure, and we get through some of the other issues that we have, I continue to recommend to my clients, have your money in a protected place where you get a reasonable rate of return.
A real energy policy and a tax structure? I mean, you might as well retire now, man. I mean, you don't think that's going to happen soon?
I don't think it's going to happen in the next 2 years, but I think the American people on November the 2nd spoke very, very clearly, and I think that continues to happen. So I think we're in a period much like the 70s, and you can take advantage of that, and my clients are taking advantage of that. You can go up with the market, lock in your gains, and not go down when the market goes down. You might not get all the gains in the market, but that can be done with guarantees on your money, and that's what we're doing. So in this environment, my clients aren't losing money because they're protected.
But you know, Ty, I know a lot of people who think the same way that you think, and the problem is they've missed this rally, the most incredible 2-year rally in their lifetime. They missed it because of the issues that you've brought up. So how responsible is it to tell people that the market cannot go up in this environment?
Well, I'm not saying the market can't go up. If you're a speculator, it might be a great opportunity. And don't misunderstand me. My clients are participating in these gains. They're not missing out, but they might not get all the gains, but when the market goes down, they're protected against losses. That's the difference. So I think we should take advantage of this, but we need to protect ourselves because it's not how much you make, Charles. It is how much you get to keep.
All right, Ty. Great words of wisdom to end us off there. Thanks a lot, and we'll definitely have you back on the show real soon.
Hey, thanks for having me, Charles.
Okay, now we've got a third explosion at a nuclear